ninth episode of the FOREX Beginning's series. This is Jigle FX. Today we are going to be talking about something very important, trading psychology. So let's head straight on. Trading psychology in Forex refers to the mental and emotional aspect that influences a trader's decision and behavior during trading. The trading psychology is actually 60% of the trading process, right? I told you that strategy is 10%, risk management is 30%, and then trading psychology is 60%. Now you can tell which aspect of Forex as a business is most important. Now, I told you without strategy you can't get in. So strategy helps you come into the game. Risk management helps you to stay in the game. Why psychology helps you to play forever. So that is it. All right. So this aspect has to do with you as a person. This aspect of trading psychology, because you are more important when it comes to trading, because it's something that has to do with your emotions and how you think. And so in order to be able to make strides in trading, there are certain things you need to understand, because Forex is just like a different world from the normal life. It's almost like an opposite. It will shatter everything that you know about the normal life. All right. So, key aspects of trading psychology. Number one is emotions. The emotions affecting trading. Now, it is very normal that these emotions affect trading. All right. Number one is fear. Now, there are different kinds of fear that affects trading. Many times when you talk about these, if you are starting afresh in Forex, you might not really understand it until when you have taken some losses, you understand better. But then people just get scared. Some people take the two extremes. Some people get very scared and not go into it, and some people they tend to overstretch it on the other end. So there are different kinds of fears associated with Forex. The first one is, we call it fear of missing out. Fear of missing out. So sometimes you do your forecast, you make an analysis, and your analysis is actually in order, but then you see that the market have not reached where you want to buy or sell, but because you are scared that it might not reach and then it will continue in the opposite direction, because of that fear you jump in and then you incur losses. So can you now see that? That's why I said that strategy is not everything. You might have strategy, but fear can cause you problem. And then another fear in Forex is fear of leaving money on the table. Like let's say you are in a trade and you set your take profit at a particular point, and then price gets there, but because you are scared that as price got to that level, the price might rise further, so you have more profit. So because you are scared of leaving money on the table, you are scared of this extra profits, I shouldn't miss out on it. You leave it, and then you see that maybe the price doesn't go to your when it goes up a little bit, it drops down and then hits you out. And the another fear in Forex is fear of being wrong. So some people, they are scared of being wrong, and that's why when they are losing, they don't really accept their losses. That they can't deeply accept that, okay, this trade is already a losing trade, let me just accept it. So when they are losing, they have hope. So instead of them to close the trade at certain points where their stop loss is, they keep extending their stop loss, or they don't even place a stop loss order at all. So these are fears in Forex. There are many other fears associated with Forex. Then hope. I think I just explained hope. So in Forex, you don't hope that price will go up. When assuming you are in a trade, anything you are doing should be based on your analysis. So you don't hope. All right, you don't hope that, okay, the way this trade I entered is on losses, now I'm hoping it will go up. No, don't hope. If your analysis tells you that it will go up, fine. But then You don't have an analysis showing you that the market will move in a particular direction, then you'll be hoping. No, it's not. That's an emotional thing in forex. And then regret. So many times when people lose, I think that's another fear of losing. So people are scared of losing, and that's why even when there are losses, they don't close the trade. They try to leave it hoping that it will go up. You see, all of them are even associated. So regret. So some people just regret, after losing the trade, and they become angry. And then next thing, they want to do revenge trading. It happened to me when I started trading at first. After having several losing streaks, I became angry. Every trade, I want to recover what I lost. I want to recover what I lost and all of that. And the more you try to recover what you lost in forex, you will multiply your losses. So that's why I say forex is a lot of things that are opposite to normal life in forex. If you are very angry and you want to retaliate, forex will put you where you belong. It will humble you so much. So another key aspect of trading is discipline. Discipline. Of course, everything here is just associated. You must know how to, you must have a structure you are following. So as a trader, usually in a business, people don't treat forex as a business. They think that forex is gambling, where you put $10 and it will multiply to $1 million. No, that is not. That is gambling. It's not. That's not. You must treat. If you want to be profitable in forex, you must treat it like a business. And every business have, there's something called journal for a business. There are things that show how a business should be run and all of that. So there must be discipline. You must be guided by rules and stay along them. And then you need patience. Now, some people, what made them come into forex was that they saw one guy that was a forex trader driving Lamborghini. And because of that, they were thinking that if they come into the market after 3 months, they'll be riding a Porsche or Lamborghini or maybe a Ferrari. But then that is a dream. It doesn't work like that. All right, it's a dream. It doesn't work like that. Some of those people you are seeing, they have been trading for like 7 years. Some of them have been trading for like 8 years. I know them. So that's the thing. You need patience in forex. There is no rushing. You might take, now there's no specific time to say, if I can't even master, it's not like mastering the market, but then you can master your approach, your strategy, right? You can master your strategy, but there's nothing like mastering the market. The market will always be the master. So you can master your strategy or master a structure that gives you a certain kind of profit. It can take you, depending on what kind of person you are. You see, because the major part of forex has to do with your personality, 60% of yourself. So if you are a very organized, if you're a very disciplined person, forex will not be very complicated to you. All right, it won't take you long. Some people, it might take you 3 years before you master the base, especially if you don't have a close mentor. It might take you that long. But then there are some people, it also took them 6 months. It's not like you are going to buy a private jet after 6 months. That's not what I'm saying. But then where you are able to find yourself and begin to, you know what you are doing. Then number 4, confidence. Now, to me, this is one of the most important thing in trading. And in fact, that's exactly what this channel is about. This YouTube channel is about. It's about building confident traders. It's not about, it's not about flaunting lifestyle and all of those things, It's not about trying to show off what is not there. It's about building confidence. One of the most important traits in forex is confidence. Please, there's a difference between confidence and overconfidence. When I say confidence, it means you have tested your strategy and it's trusted. You know how it works. There's something called win rate. We'll get there. So that's confident. That's this one very important thing in forex, because when you find yourself in losses, it is the confidence you have built from testing your strategy that will help you. You knowing the win rate of your strategy. And to me, this is number one thing in forex, in the journey of forex: confidence. Risk tolerance. There must be, that is very necessary. You must understand that what you are going into is risky. And that's why we bring up things like risk management and all of that. So you must have a tolerance for risk. You must give room for that. Somebody once said that you cannot break the heart of a forex trader because the market has broken his heart several times. The market have broken his heart several times. So you, as a human being, you cannot break his heart. Like there's nothing you can do that can break the heart of a forex trader because it has been broken beyond breaking. you know. So how to improve your trading psychology as you are trading? Number one, you keep a trading journal. Now I said treat forex as a business. Now usually in a normal trading, in a normal business, you keep a diary that you write things inside, what the sales you make and all of that. That's the same in forex. If you don't treat forex like this, after 7 years you will still be doing beginners course in forex after 7 years if you don't treat forex like a business, having a journal. Now if you have a journal, you'll be recording when there's something called trading journal, and whoever is interested, you can drop in the comment section, and then I'm going to share the template of my journal with you, my trading journal with you. But trading journal is one of the things that will shorten the time that it will take you to be able to make profit from forex. If you don't have a journal, you can be there are people that have done forex, they started forex 10 years ago, but they cannot show anything for it today because they don't have trading journal. So trading journal makes it easier for you to grow because you will see a pattern of what is not working from your journal and then what is working. So you will learn to leverage on what is working and then shut down on the things that aren't working. So number two, use proper risk management. We have talked about risk management before. All right, you cannot be over risking. If you're over risking, you just be blowing account anyhow. You must, in forex it is said that you should not risk what you are not willing to lose. Take note of that. This is one of the key things in risk management. Somebody say, how much should I risk in a trade? Risk the amount you are willing to lose. That's a money that if you know that if you risk this money and you lose it, you will not go and take sniper, or you won't go to a forest to hang yourself, from forex to forest to hang yourself. If you know that that's not going to happen, such kind of money, you can use it, but then don't use the money that you know that if you lose it, you will lose yourself, because that's and don't risk such an amount. Number three, develop a solid trading strategy. So to develop a solid trading strategy, you need to have learned a particular strategy, then you back test it. There's something called back testing. I believe we'll get there. There's something, okay, yeah, number four. There's something called back testing. So you will back test it and then you forward test it and journal. So over time, you'll be able to develop a solid trading plan. So trading plan contains your entry, everything about your strategy. All right, the way your strategy works, your entry signals, your exit signals, your confluences, your break even, your risk management rules, and your psychology rules or your psychology tips. That's what your trading plan contains. Now, plenty people don't even know. Plenty people that are doing forex, they don't even know what trading plan is. Now, if you don't have trading plan, it's gambling you are doing. You are not a forex trader. No trading plan, no trading journal equal to gambling, not trading forex. All right. So trading plan is very, very important. Then number four, back test your strategy. Yes, you have to test your strategy. TradingView has a premium plan. That's where you back test your strategy. You can go back in time and replay. But then I don't use TradingView for backtesting. There's a particular application I use for backtesting. I think it's specially designed for backtesting. And I think I'll do a video on backtesting also so that you understand what I'm saying. But when you backtest your strategy, you'll be able to discover its win rate. So win rate is the degree of wins, or the degree of wins or the percentage of wins over a period of trade. All right, that you have over a series of trades, over a series of trades that you have. So some people, their win rate is 30%. That's if you take 100 trades, you will make profit in 30. Or if you take 10 trades, it's most likely to only make profit in 3. That's 30% win rate. All right. Although 10 trades is too small to measure win rate. And then a win rate of 50% means that out of 100 trades that you take, on a normal, you make profit in 50 of them and lose in 50. Now, win rates some people are very crazy about win rates. Now, there's nothing like 100% win rate in forex. It's not, can never happen. It doesn't exist anywhere except in the mind. So that's why I say everybody loses. Now, you can have a win rate of 40% and still be profitable in forex. That's out of 100 trades, you lose 60 and win 40. You can still be like that and make profit. That's where your risk to reward comes in. Anybody that have 40% win rate but have a risk to reward of 1 to 3 or 1 to 4 is going to be very profitable in forex. Some people are very crazy about win rates, but if you knowing the win rate of your strategy is very important. It's gotten from back testing and a degree of forward testing. Number 5, practice meditation and mindfulness. Oh God, it took me time to realize that this is very important, because one thing that mindfulness does to you is that it helps you to be able to control if you're a kind of person that find it hard to control your temper, forex will be very difficult for you, because you'll be having a lot of emotional disbalances, but you must learn to gather yourself. And that's one thing that meditation does, mindfulness does to a person. Just learn to be calm and look at the market, because when all these emotions are rattling everywhere like that, it tends to affect you and you are not able to make the right choices or to carry out you might know what is right. In this life, it's very easy to know what is right, but the hardest part is in doing it. And that is how the problem is in forex. You might have a good strategy, but doing requires energy, and that's where psychology in trading comes in, right? So you might analyze and find out that you make right analysis in many trades, but then you don't have profits for it. It's simply because of, poor trading psychology. All right. I think we have actually come around the end of this Forex Beginners course. Although this is just beginners course, there's also intermediate and advanced course, but then we trust that will come soonest. Now, how do you start all these things? This is episode 8, if I'm not mistaken. We've spoken about a lot of things. So how do you start? Like, I haven't learned all these things about forex. How do you start? Where do you start from? Number 1, get a paid mentorship and choose a strategy. Now, some people, let me tell you something. You see, free food will always cause you stomach upset. Now, if you go randomly on YouTube like this, just randomly, up and down everywhere to learn forex, after 3 years, you will see that forex is a scam. One of the things that will make your journey in forex to be short is that you have a mentor. Like, you are under a mentorship and you have a direct not the one you be watching on TV and say this person is your mentor. No, you have a direct mentor you can make contact with, a person that supervises what you are doing and that you can report to, you are accountable to. If you don't have that, I'm talking from experience, if you don't have that, your trading journey, first of all, this is how forex is. The first year that you start trading, you think that forex is very simple. When I started trading, the first trade I opened, I think the first account I ever funded was $50. So the first trade I opened, I made $13 on it. That's $63, and I was very, very happy. I didn't do any analysis. I just said, let me test. And then I opened and it was $63. Like, wow. So I started calculating, like, if I'm making $10 every day now, I was calculating how I was calculating what I will be in the next 1 month. And then I was calculating the length of time that will be required for me to become a millionaire, a billionaire, and none of that. So, you see, I now discovered the reality. So after the next day, I saw that it wasn't the way I planned it, and in less than 1 week, I was almost in 20 something dollars, from 63 to 20 something dollars. That was when my eyes opened and I realized that, whoa. And so I thought forex was very, very simple at first. That is how people think the first time they enter. Then they will now think that forex is not possible to make profit in forex. This is the second level people enter into, and this is where people say no, that forex is a scam. They have done it, they have tried it, and they have seen it's a scam. That all these people showing these things, profit that is fake. Now that's the second level in trading, where you think that it's not possible to make any profit because of the phase you enter. Then the third phase in trading is where you start learning how to manage your risk properly. You start learning risk management. Like practically, I'm not talking about in your head, practically from experience. And then the fourth level of trading is where you begin to master your psychology. Like that. And before you know it, everything becomes easy again like it was the first time. So these are the stages that usually people pass through when they come into forex, and that is why in those times where you feel like this thing is not possible, that's where you need a mentor to be close by, to be able to tell you that this is what you need to do, this is what you need to know, this is why you are like this is why you are feeling this, and all of that. So that's why it's very important. Please you can get beginners stuff like this, but don't focus primarily on YouTube for for your trading strategy. If you are doing that random thing, I promise you are going to get confused. And some of you, if you are into trading before now, you are watching this, you already know what I'm saying. If you are learning strategy randomly from this, choose one mentor and sit under the person. If you are learning strategy from here, I used to think that the more you learn in forex, the more you become bigger, but that's not true. The more you learn plenty strategy, the more you get confused. You don't need a very complicated strategy. And some people think that their strategy is their problem. Strategy is not your problem. Your problem is psychology and maybe lack of proper mentorship. Number 2, backtest the strategy and forward test it with a demo account. So you have to backtest your strategy and take down the records. So some people did not go through this process when they started trading, but then you should be learning it now. Backtest your strategy, and over a series of several trades, then you calculate your win rate. When you calculate your win rate, and then you go into a demo account and try to test that strategy. Usually, instead of a normal demo account, I advise Prof free trial. It's going to be better because there are rules involved. So use a demo to check yourself and have a supervisor. Some people just go to demo and over risk, and they are happy they are making profit from demo. when I started, I used demo first of all before I funded the account I said. So when I was trading demo, I was very happy. I say, my God, I've become a millionaire. Like, so when I shifted from demo to live account, that was when I discovered that demo and live account aren't the same thing. But you can just use it to test. All right, but you have not started. If you don't fund real money in your account, you have not started trading, you will not know what emotions are like. Because when your money is involved, that's when you feel the thing. Everything they are saying might not make sense until your money is involved. So don't make profit on demo and become very happy. Somebody will be asking, how do we withdraw profit from demo? That's not possible. Number 3, get a prop firm. There's something called prop firm. Prop firm is different from broker. Prop firm are usually, they are companies that you can buy challenges, you can buy accounts for a particular amount. Let's say you can buy a $10,000 account for a particular amount that is not so big, and there are different points of a prop firm. Some have phase challenge, and when you buy the account, you'll be expected to pass a challenge. Some have 2 phases, and you are required to hit a particular percentage in order to become a funded trader. And if you pass it, then you become a funded trader. Meanwhile, they have rules. If you break the rules, you lost the account. Your money is gone. Everything is gone. But if you pass, then they will refund the money you use in getting it to you. And then any profit you make, some profits pay 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks, the profit you make, they will pay you. So imagine trading $100,000 profit and you passed it. Any profit you make, 2 weeks, you'll be paid. Some profit pay 1 month, like that. So if you can use prop firm to, usually if you are starting from scratch and you don't really have anything, it will be very funding your account. If you fund $100, you might most likely blow it. $100 is very small. You can most likely blow it, right? So it's good to get prop firm to build your brokerage capital like that, to upscale your account. You'll be able to build your own account from prop firm, the withdrawal from prop firms. Then number 4, journal all your trades. I've spoken about that, and experiences during trading. So when you are trading, you have to journal your trade and experiences. How do you feel in a trade? What do you see that made you enter a trade? What was the outcome? Screenshots of everything. Some of these screenshots, they are very important. It's in my journal. There's an application I'm using for journal. I use Notion for journal, and sometimes I use Telegram, but I use Notion. Notion is my main journaling app. Then number 5, develop a playbook and a routine for the process. See, one thing about Forex is if you develop a routine, that is it. If you have gotten a pattern, it builds confidence. Then number 6, establish consistency and keep modifying your playbook. So your playbook is just like the document that contains, that's your trading plan, a document that contains, the rules, the do's and the don'ts, the pros and the cons of your strategy, everything about it. All right. And you develop that in experience as you keep trading and upscaling. So consistency. Yeah, it took me time to realize that, again, another very, very important thing in Forex is consistency. If you are a kind of person that you trade today and maybe you had losses, become angry, or maybe you don't trade for like 1 month and you come back, Forex, you are extending your time. It's not like you'll be finding trade every day to trade. No, make sure you're in the market consistently. Like, it's not like you spend all the day also in the market. No, but make sure that at least every day you view your charts. Or if you don't find setup, don't trade, right? But then maybe you backtest to keep yourself in touch with the markets. Try to keep that. So I think by this we have come to the end of this Forex Beginners series. If you have a question, you can drop in the comment section. There are many more things that I have in store to come. There are many more things. I'm going to be, now that we have finished this foundational thing, over time, I believe that I'll be posting videos on, the accounts I'm trading, the profit and the losses that I make, all of it. But everything, like I said, one of the key thing about this channel is confidence in trading. That's the most important thing. All right. Now, lastly, there's something I want to do lastly. This is a counsel. Don't get carried away by fancy lifestyle on social media when you are trading Forex and you are starting your journey in Forex. Stop looking at people driving Lamborghini and all of that. If you do that, you will not make progress. If that's where you are focusing, what you are focusing on, you will not make progress. Forex is a business, treat it as one. Now, there's a misconception that I would like to correct. Profitability in Forex is not first flaunting lifestyle on social media. Now, some people, when they are thinking about profitability in Forex, what they focus on is, they think about flying private jet. Those things are very good, and of course, it's good to have them. But you see, because of the mindset people have about that focus, some people fake those things. They are real people. I know very real people. Well, some people fake those things just to be able to get, crowds and all of that. Now, what you focus on, don't look at big profits, screenshot of big profits, and focus on it as profitability in trading. No. Now, let me tell you something. You see, the account size the person starts trading with it has impact on how the amount he makes. Now, you see, if somebody starts trading with $100,000 and then you start trading with $1,000, you know that you might be more successful, like you might be more profitable than the person, but the person's profits will normally be bigger than yours. Do you understand? That's one thing people don't know. You can be making a profit of $200 from your trades, and then somebody is making a profit of $200,000 and you are better than that person. You are more profitable than that person. It's just a matter of time to show that. Somebody might have a win rate of 40%, and then maybe his average risk to reward is 1:2. And because of his account size, you'll be seeing the screenshot of his profit. You'll be seeing $10,000 as profit, for example. And then because of the account you are trading, the screenshot of your profit is $100, $300 and you're looking at it. Or some people say, let me call and very. So the screen, your own profit is $20 and you are feeling bad like you are not profit. No, it's just a matter of time and upskill or upscale, So don't get carried away by those things. If you can, some people, the small account they are trading, the kind of profits the percentage, that's the most important thing. What is your percentage profit or percentage return, maybe monthly or over a period of time? So some people now, their percentage return over 1 month period is 1%, and the 1% of their account is like $100,000, and you are making $50 as your return, and maybe that $50 is like 10% of your account. So you are far ahead of that other person making $100,000. The reason is because if they give you the account he's trading with, you will make times 10 of his profit. So your own is just a matter of time. That's why you don't focus on those things. So if you are looking for profitability as a trader, don't look at lifestyle first. Look at, there's something we call dashboard, trading dashboard. Or so it's actually from a dashboard of somebody you will know the person is profitable or not from looking at lifestyle and all of that. All right, so don't focus on the money first. Calm down and build without distraction, and then forex will pay you. So this is very, very important. I believe that we got this counsel, and if you follow to this point of this series, I congratulate you. Welcome to forex trading, and I promise you that if you keep at it and follow these things I said, you are really going to enjoy this journey, no matter how it seems. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Don't forget this Jigle FX. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And many more videos are upcoming. Thank you.